The TTP-244CE is the perfect entry into do-it-yourself, on-demand label printing. Today we're going to take a quick look at the printer itself and how to set it up for the first time. Before we start, it should be noted these instructions could also work for the TTP-245C and TC300 models, as their appearance is nearly identical. First, you want to make sure you have everything you need to print. The 244CE is compatible with rolls of labels on 1-inch cores, or desktop size. If you're printing on thermal transfer labels, you'll need a thermal transfer ribbon on a 1/2-inch core, also in desktop size such as 74 meters. Lastly, you'll need a computer to hook into to control the printer, and that's usually done by USB. The first step is to load the reuptake core into the printer. This is a small cardboard or plastic core, and it comes with your printer's packaging. If you've lost yours, you can use the core from an old empty ribbon roll. Notice how the reuptake core is notched, and it's loaded into the top ribbon holder through a spring mechanism. You'll want to make sure that the core lines up and sort of clicks into place. Next, we load the ribbon supply. This is done in the same manner as the reuptake core, except on the bottom holder. This too should lock into place with notches. When the ribbon roll is secured, unwind it and wrap it over the printhead up to the reuptake core. With a piece of tape, tape the ribbon roll onto the reuptake core and then wind it through using the dials on the side. If you don't have a piece of tape, you can use a label instead. You'll want to wind it until the outer protective wrap is no longer seen and it's just ribbon. Next, take one of your labels and stick it right to the ribbon. When you peel the label off, you should clearly see ink on the adhesive. This ensures that you have the ribbon facing the right way. Now we can load the label roll. Set your roll into the holders and push them together. You can lock the holders by pressing the switch on the left holder. Next, pull your labels through to the front of the printer and adjust the guides with the dial inside. This keeps your labels secured and steady. After this, you can close the printhead by pushing in on the lever in the back and pressing the printhead down until it clicks. If you haven't done so already, plug in your printer's power adapter and plug in the USB cable to your PC. Before we can start printing, we want to calibrate the printer. This makes the printer read the label roll and set the dimensions. Make sure the printer is turned off and then hold the feed button on top. Turn the printer back on and continue to hold the feed button. Hold it until the LED light on top begins to flash red repeatedly, and then let go. You'll know you've done it right if you hit the feed button again and exactly one label feeds through. If your labels have black marks or notches in the liner, there's only one other thing you have to make sure of. If you open up the printer, you'll see a light green sensor that you can move left and right. Make sure this sensor is aligned right underneath those black marks or notches as they read through the printer. You can close the printhead and calibrate it just as in the steps before. It may take a little bit of work, but your printer is now ready. In the next video, we'll show you how to set up Bartender Ultralight, a label creator software that comes included with every purchase of a TSC printer. And remember, we offer free tech support to every one of our customers that receives a printer or Bartender software from us. Give us a call for additional help or find us online at barcode-labels.com.